Works group, and today we're going tips and tricks that you can use with Dynamics CRM. So every month we post blogs with tips and tricks for different CRM platforms, and I do the Dynamics CRM blog. So this week we're going to go over a couple that I did last month in July. And the first thing to do is a really quick and dirty way to reopen an activity in CRM. So if you're familiar with activities, specifically like phone calls or tasks, it's not always easy to reopen one of them, or there is no way to do it. So let's go to a phone call. Let's look at my completed phone calls. We'll open this one. So when I look at the phone call, I can see it's completed, but there's no way to reopen it. So what if I want to add notes to it after the fact? I thought of something later, and now I want to add to it. There's no way to do it. But if you want to quickly, one way is to create an on-demand workflow that a user would run using that little run workflow button. And you can see I already have one created, so it would reopen the phone call using workflow. There's another way using JavaScript that's really quick and easy. You can just put it in I have the script here. It's also on the blog. So copy the script and paste it into the address bar in your browser. Now watch out at the beginning. It should say JavaScript with a colon. For whatever reason, the browser will strip that from it, so you have to make sure you go back to the beginning of the code and type that in there. Then once that's done, you can press enter. You see the little processing window come up quickly, and now we see that our phone call is open again, so I can add notes and then mark it complete again if I want to. And it's done. So now I have the notes in there and it's completed again. If I wanted to reopen it one more time, I could do that using that script. Super simple and easy. You just have to remember to use that script. And I have the script on here. It's just this copy and paste and hit enter, but make sure you have the JavaScript colon section as well. Easy peasy. And then the next topic I wanted to talk about was a simple way to change a business process on existing opportunities. So in CRM, there are business processes, and it can start with a lead, go to opportunities, develop into a quote. You can do whatever you want with the business process, but out of the box, it usually starts at the lead stage and then goes through opportunity. And they're used to make sure that your salespeople are following the correct steps, and also to track what stage of the pipeline your sales are in. So that's this little orange bar across the top of our opportunity that we see here, where it says active. At this point, we're in the development stage. But if you want to change this process, you can, of course, but it's not always easy to apply the new process to existing opportunities. So let's go create a new process. I don't think I can do it from here. Okay, so we'll go. We'll create a simple process that isn't really going to be doing anything special. It's mostly just going to be a different process so that I can show you how to change the business process that is used. And let's go down here. All right, so I actually have a copy of the original opportunity sales process. It's an exact copy, and I'm going to activate it just so we can see. Okay. So now I have two business processes. If I go to an opportunity, you'll see the original is still there, but I do have the ability to switch now. So I'm going to switch to our copy. And now we know that this opportunity is using the copy. So the next thing I'm going to do is do an advanced find. I might already have a view set up. Let's see. There we go. So I have, right now I'm looking at my open opportunities, and I added the process ID column. So you go to edit columns. There is a field called process, and you can add that to your view. And when you check out our results, you'll see most of my open opportunities have this process ID that ends in 413A, except this opportunity has the process ID of the new process that I just activated and assigned to it. So now I know that this is the process ID that I want all of my opportunities to use. So what you can do is you can edit in what I usually do. You could export it to Excel and then re-import the changes. What's easier to do is if we close out here, we'll go to this view. And here we can see, we could do a open in Excel online. And then we'll see the same, yep, there we go. We'll see the same view, but in Excel format, and all we would have to do is copy this value down to these other 4 open opportunities. And if you save the changes, you'll see that they all use that. You'll see they all use the new one. So instead of changing everything, I'll just change 1 or 2 so that it's easy to change back. All right, so these 2 opportunities are now going to use my new business process. So I'll save my changes to CRM. Refresh. We'll wait for a second because it's basically doing an import. So we'll wait for our import to finish. And when we see this change to 759, the last 3 digits, we'll know that it's finished. It's taking its good old time. Let's see what else I have written about this on the blog. So if you wanted to completely remove the business process, you could also do that by clearing out, like making this field blank. If you wanted to stop using a business process. Here we go. All right, so now this one is using our new process. And although it's identical to the original, if we go to switch, you can see that it's using the copy and this is the original. So our changes worked super fast and simple. You don't have to click through each one individually. Instead, you can do this and update them all at once. So that is that trick. And I think that's everything that I have for this week. The other blog post that I had was about the firewall port that you can use, but that's not something you can really demonstrate. So we'll leave that up on the blog for you to check out yourself. And stay tuned next month for when we do this all again. Thanks so much for attending, and I'll see you next time.